What's up, everybody? This is Chris Jolly, aka the Freight Coach, and we're back with another episode of the Playbook: how to navigate through any freight market that's out there. This one is for my brokers today. I'm going to preface this by saying this is probably not a message that some of you want to hear, but it's a message that we all need to hear. I talk to a lot of drivers, you guys. I speak with them. I pay attention to a lot of the things that are going out there, and I want to share you guys a story that a driver recently shared with me. They booked up a couple of shipments with one broker, same carrier rep on both loads. The driver arrived at the receiver for the first drop. The broker failed to accurately set the appointment and everything else. So there's a slight delay there. That delay caused that driver to be late for the next pickup. That broker fined that driver for being late to a load that broker failed to set the appointments for. That driver then drove through the night, still delivered the second load on time. And then they continued to say that they're not going to get the driver detention. The fine is still going to be in place, all to a failure on that broker. You guys, I speak from experience. All right. I'm not just up here, theory. I'm not trying to talk about this industry because I think trucks are cool or anything like that. I've lived this life for a very long time. When I say I've worked for some of the largest shippers in North America, I'm not lying. Okay. I have seen some rate cons that are out there right now that brokers send over to carriers that are frankly appalling. And speaking from my experience of moving real freight at volume in this industry, I know a lot of these fines are bullshit. I know a lot of these fines are made up for the benefit of the broker. Because I want to ask you this right now. Do we add $200 onto a rate con when we as a broker send a truck in because we failed to set an appointment time or we failed on a load and we knew there were going to be a work-in, but we told them it was a hot shipment and all they got to do is arrive right away and we'll get you loaded up right away? I'm assuming not. Again, I speak from experience here, you guys. Some of these rate cons that are out there that I see in the verbiage on them are appalling. What are you doing? Honestly, how can you operate in that capacity in any market when you're going to fine a driver for your own failure and you wonder why you can't build a carrier base? Furthermore, lumper fees. If you are legitimately not paying that carrier or reimbursing that carrier for their lumper fee, you got to be kidding me. I've put out plenty of content about not having your accessorials be a line item on your P&L. Frankly, it's alarming how many drivers out there don't do it because of they know that they're not going to get reimbursed for it. Or frankly, they're not even aware that they can get reimbursed for it. You guys, we have to be better. All right. We have to be better than this because that capacity is the only thing that matters. All right. Those trucks showing up is the only thing that matters in this industry, especially if you're a freight broker. Your technology, again, I'm a massive fan of this. I'm a massive fan of technology, but your technology is meaningless if you can't have trucks show up. And we're going to be out here and nickel and dime these drivers because of our own failures. This is absolutely ridiculous. You guys, I'm dedicated to education and progress. I am dedicated to shattering these traditional silos that are in this industry, that have been in this industry since my dad got his CDL back in 1976. If you want to stand out to your customers, it is truly as easy as doing the right thing. Now, again, when it comes to reductions and, for things, there is a time and a place for that because there are shippers out there who have production shutdown loads. But on a lot of these rate confirmations, there's not a recovery plan listed out in there in the event that there's a breakdown. But if a driver sneezes, we'll find you $200 line item on there. You guys, it's all about how you present this information because the shippers that are out there that are watching this right now, they know that they're not going to reduce your rate because a driver was late by 2 hours. We all know that they're not going to do that. But when they will do that is if you don't tell them that the driver's running late because you're trying to mask the delay in your own inefficiencies because you couldn't pick up the phone. Frankly, if there is a recovery, if there is a need for that, that information is line itemed out there and you have that conversation with the carrier prior if it's truly a production shutdown load. You guys, at the end of the day, I speak from experience. Again, I'm not out here trying to like put content out here to try and sound cool. I've lived the life and I've made the mistakes. But where I found the greatest progress in this industry was as truly as easy as being transparent with my carriers and my customers alike and doing the right thing. All right. Not finding a driver for being late because I didn't set an appointment time, or not paying a driver detention because I failed on a load and I'm trying to mask that with my customer. We got to be better, you guys, and we can be better. And that's the thing. We can be better. We can break all of these traditional stigmas that brokers have. And it can start with you right now. It can start with you right now by doing the right thing in every single one of these instances, okay? By paying these drivers detention when they're waiting, especially when it's on our failure. And again, I know the other side of this. I know there's shippers out there that don't pay detention, and I know that there's certain things that happen. I get all of that. But what I cannot tolerate seeing is when drivers get their rate reduced because of a failure upon me as a broker. You want to make leaps and bounds with your customers? We all want to be the shipper of choice, right? Maybe we don't hold out for the cheapest truck and we book the most reliable and dependable truck. Maybe we provide those accurate updates that all of our customers truly just want. They want to know that it's their freight at the end of the day so they can make the best decisions for their business. We are an intermediary, you guys. We all know this. So there is a lot of power in doing the right thing. All right. And it is truly that simple. There are stuff out there that happens. I get the realities of this industry. I understand that not everything is sunshine and gumdrops, you guys. But what can you control? What can you do differently right now to add true value to your customers to earn their business? What can you do right now in a changing market or whatever else is going out there to keep your carriers profitable by doing the right thing, by not finding them for your own inefficiencies? Again, this message might not be popular out there. And frankly, that is for you guys to decide. But my dedication is to the industry as a whole. My dedication is education and progress in this industry. And that's it. I appreciate you guys all so much for your support. I truly do. I do not lose sight of that a lot of what you guys see today is because of the support that's out there. But we can be better. We can be the change that we're looking for, and we can navigate properly through any market shift that's out there by simply doing the right thing. I hope you guys found this information useful. If you did, please hit that like button down below and share this with somebody who might need to see this today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.